What's going on, everybody? GemMint here, and we have some teases from XM Studios store. That's right, y'all. These are not officially up for pre-order yet, but Uncann's Place got some great pictures here. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and on YouTube, and we're gonna take a look and give my reaction to these pieces. So the first one we're gonna talk about, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, is their X-Force Wolverine. I kind of knew it was coming, but I'm surprised that it's here for some reason. We've already seen Apocalypse, Archangel, Cable, and Hope, and then we have, of course, the Wolverine version. So this is the first picture. He's got the mask on. Right away, you can see he's got those traditional red eyes from the Uncanny X-Force run, the black and gray costume, going down to the base that matches those other pieces like I mentioned. You have that blue futuristic sentinel tentacle wrapped around his leg, the Egyptian type of base, which I'm sure we'll see more of as we go through these pictures. Here's a slightly different angle. Now the pose, I don't love. It's been done to death. One arm back, one arm up. But I mean, how many different poses can you do, really? His right leg is stuck within those tendrils, so that's probably going to key in similar to how Psylocke did, right? Probably at the boot there. Again, you can see more details in the base, all of that calligraphy and the weathering on the stone. More of a close-up of Wolverine. Huge left arm bicep there, but you can see the good skin tone, the blue vein going throughout. Moving to his costume, it's got battle damage. It has different textures throughout, like on the gray, and then you have like almost a chainmail look on the silver. Getting a better look at the portrait here, you can see his open mouth. XM Studios has been killing it on teeth and the glossiness of the tongue and all those types of areas lately, so I'm sure that'll be second to none. And then here we have a portrait switch out with a half ripped off mask. I think that looks great. You can see the fierce look of Wolverine behind it. Moving to a different angle here, you can see what looks like also a different torso in the background. So I don't know if we have pictures of that or not, which kind of helps with the whole same pose argument, right? Definitely like that ripped up mask. Here's a better look at that mask. You can see Wolverine's blue eye, not the red masked eye, so that looks cool. He's got scratches on his face. Again, skin tone looks great. Here's more of a close-up of that mask. Great detail on it, man. I really do like the texturing. The paint applications look awesome. We could see more of the battle damage on his torso here, the rips in his costume, the muscle detail underneath. Here's one that's just more head-on. You get the idea by now. This kind of makes me wish I stuck with this line: Apocalypse, Archangel, Cable, and Hope, which you can display with just Cable, and now Wolverine with those matching bases. Okay, here goes the different torso switch out. So more of a ready stance. I would probably use this with the non-ripped up mask. The ripped mask looks better with that kind of rage positioning, but here he is with, you know, that option, which you could have if you like. Yeah, he's at a ready stance. That looks pretty good. You can see those claws there hanging down. Here's from the side. Here's a nice close-up shot. You can really see his beard or his mutton chops. You can see the hair texture on the arm in this picture. Again, the battle damage on the shoulder pad, all of the different texturings within the costume, the gauntlets. Here's a close-up of the belt. A lot of detail put into this little guy here. And speaking of that, I don't have the dimensions or anything yet. I'm assuming he's going to be much shorter than the other pieces in this line. Here's a close-up of the base, which we're already familiar with reviewing Apocalypse and the two different Archangels, which begs the question from Uncann's Place is, should they do a variant of this Wolverine and give him his traditional blue and yellow or his brown suit? And the reason why I think it's a possibility is because they did it with Archangel. They did the black and gray Uncanny X-Force look, but they also gave his traditional blue and pinkish purple or whatever. So I could see them doing that here. I don't think it's necessary. We have enough of those types of costumed Wolverines. The fact that we're getting a licensed, at least in certain regions, Uncanny X-Force version, I think is enough for me. So I feel like we've seen everything with these pictures.
This video is brought to you by Ninja Funk. Help save the universe from bad music by picking up a copy from your local comic shop on November 2nd. Check out these amazing variant covers as well. We have two from Tyler Kirkham, one of them being a 1/25 ratio. Tony Fleece with the Stray Dogs 1/10, Kevin Eastman with a 1/100, and Boss Logic with the 1/250. Big shout out to JPG from That Spider-Man Booth, Street Level Hero, and now Ninja Funk.
I'm impressed with the piece. If I had to guess, I would assume it has something like a $1,100 price tag USD. As far as the dimensions, I would probably guess him being somewhere between 17 and 19 inches tall, maybe even a little bit less. Overall, I do like this piece. I think it's not your standalone Wolverine, but if you're collecting this Uncanny X-Force line from XM, it's a must-have, and again, kind of makes me wish I've been going all in on this one. Let me know what you think about the Uncanny X-Force Wolverine by XM Studios in the comments down below, and as always, stay minty fresh, y'all. Peace.
DJ Links.